This is Matt from MGMT Boston. On this episode of Lantern, we are with Paul Holder, the co-founder and CEO of OnRamp in Fort Point. Paul, great to be here at the office.
Awesome to have you here, Matt.
What are you and your team building here at OnRamp?
Yeah, so at OnRamp, we're a customer onboarding and engagement platform. We help companies get their customers to value faster and to accelerate their revenue. So we mostly work with customer success and operations teams, and we help get and keep their customers engaged, drive critical action, and then also set them up for long-term success from day one.
Yeah. Now this team is growing super fast, so tell us what happened in 2025. Now as we're launching into 2026, we'll hear about your vision and strategy for the year.
2025 was a really big year for us. Some of the things that we did, we nearly doubled the size of the team.
Amazing.
We opened this office here in Boston, which we're really excited about. We had a $15 million financing event, fundraise led by Koch Disruptive Technologies. We now have hundreds of customers that are automating key parts of their onboarding workflow through OnRamp. And we shipped the first of its kind AI intelligence layer into our product.
Yeah, no shortage of complexity there. So as you think about 2026, the vision and strategy, like what would you share with other builders, other potential customers about sort of where OnRamp is headed?
Yeah, I mean, for us, it's really keeping that momentum going and taking that fundraise and being able to actually execute faster.
Right.
And so for us, what that means is a pretty big investment in our product engineering to really capitalize and accelerate the momentum of the AI initiatives that we have. We have a big, exciting roadmap that I want to get out tomorrow, but going to have some more firepower to do that faster. And then from a go-to-market standpoint, one of the things that we've learned, we've largely been a horizontal product, but one of the things that we've learned is there's some specific verticals that we play really nicely and are really, where OnRamp's really resonating. We're going to go a lot deeper there, right? We think that that two-pronged approach is going to kind of carry us into the year.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And as you think about like all that you have learned getting to this point over the years and scaling out horizontally, vertically, et cetera, what are some lessons that you would share with other builders in Boston and sort of like the problems that OnRamp helps solve for customers?
Yeah, I think really adaptability is key, whether that's in your onboarding programs or building a company.
Sure.
They're pretty similar. And by that I mean, really you need to be comfortable throwing out the old playbook. What got you to the spot you're at isn't necessarily going to be the thing that takes you to the next level. We talk about climbing different mountains, and so we're on our way to the next mountain. And when we think about climbing that mountain, we have to think about, okay, cool, how do we make sure we're not just scaling linearly? As we get bigger, we're getting better, right? Because obviously the name of the game here is to scale more effectively as you grow. So that's going to be a big theme for us this year.
Absolutely. And last but not least, like how can we help OnRamp grow here in Boston as you scale the mountain in 2026?
Yeah, I think for us just making those connections like amongst founders, right? A lot of us are going through a lot of the same stuff. We're asking a lot of the same questions. We're dealing with the same challenges.
Sure.
And so fostering that sense of, hey, I'm happy to help someone who's maybe a few steps ahead of us, and hopefully someone else is going to help me out that's a few steps ahead of me. To me, it's just about that community, and kind of what you're doing here is a big part of that.
Absolutely. This is Paul Holder, the co-founder and CEO of OnRamp, Matt from MGMT Boston, this episode of Lantern. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, Matt.